right, so last call for anybody who wants to come in, check out the new Windows Phone, Windows Mobile 6.5. We're going to be doing a demo. It's going to take about 15, maybe 20 minutes, maybe a little longer the way I do them. I tend to embellish a little bit more, but you don't have to stay for the whole thing, but it'd be good for you. You're going to learn something. Now, my name is Eric. I'm a product manager with Microsoft's Windows Mobile Group, and what I like to do is spend some time talking about the new Windows Phone. Basically, we just launched a new Windows Phone brand on Tuesday with Windows Mobile 6.5. And basically what the Windows Phone does, it allows you to communicate and connect better than you can with any previous version. We've got tighter integration with services now than ever before. And I actually have the ability to get to familiar experiences, familiar applications that I use on my PC are now available on my phone to a greater degree. Things like Internet Explorer, things like Office, mobile. So I have the ability to take those same familiar experiences, that same data, that same group of contacts and people that are important to me with me when I leave the house, when I leave the office. I still have those available to me mobilely on my phone. So let's just start by taking a look at the phone, at the operating system here. So first of all, we have our new lock screen. Now the new lock screen was something that our customers requested. We asked them, hey, what do you want in a new operating system? This is one of the top requests was for a new lock screen. And they said, all right, we'll do a lock screen. What do you want on it? And everybody said, I want the date and time here. So we threw the date and time on there because people don't tend to be wearing watches that much anymore. They said, I just want to pull the phone out. I use it as my timepiece. I just want to look at it. I don't want to have to unlock it to see what time it is. But we also went a little further and we added my next calendar appointment to the phone. So at the very bottom, I can see what, when, and where I need to be somewhere. This is a nice add-on. Again, a very glanceable view. Single glance, I can see what time it is and when I need to be somewhere. Now at the top, I've got the lock icon. You notice the lock icon has the number 2 in it. That number 2 represents that there are 2 notifications that have come in while my phone has been locked in my pocket, in my bag, or wherever it's been. So while I've been ignoring my phone, 2 things have happened. But what are those things? Is this something I need to take action on, or do I just want to throw my phone back in my pocket? By tapping on that lock icon, it cascades down into some micro locks, as I like to call them. And I can see that I've got a voice message and a text message waiting for me. So now I can choose what I want to do. I can grab the lock at the top and simply unlock the phone into the home screen, or I could go directly into any of these experiences by unlocking things like the voicemail icon. It'll automatically just put me right into voicemail, or the text message icon. If I had new email, if I had missed calls, I would have additional icons showing up that I could go directly in here. So in this case, if I just unlock the phone into the text messages, it throws me right into that text message. Again, creating an efficient process, much easier to get around and move between my information, which is something that we've done a lot throughout the new Windows Mobile 6.5 and the Windows Phone. So let's go back here and take a look at the home screen. This is our new home or today screen. I like to think of this as my information center. So this is all the information that's pretty much relevant to me or important to me. So I can come up here, I can go through things like my pictures, I can dive into that photo if I wanted to, get a little bit more information on it. I can edit that picture. A new feature with the My Phone service that I'll show a little bit more on is I can share that picture directly from here and post it up on Facebook or Flickr or even MySpace if I wanted to. So this is part of the tighter integration with services that I was talking about. We're aggregating a lot of different services into our Windows Live service and connecting them together. Now, back at the home screen, I have access to other important information, right? Communicating, connecting with people. I've got my Outlook email for my work. I've got my Hotmail account for my friends and family. I can add 6 more email accounts to this if I want to, and I can simply flip back and forth and see which account's got new mail in it. So I can have a Yahoo account, a Gmail account, I can have an IMAP, a POP3. I can have a lot of different accounts in here because, as we all know, it's very common for all of us to have multiple email accounts these days, right? You at least are going to have a work email account and at least one personal email account, if not more. Now, my calendar is easily accessible here as well. Here's my next appointment. Great, I saw that on the home screen or the lock screen, but I can flick across here and see what's coming up in my day. So I can move through my day and see what's going on without going into a calendar view here. I could even go the other direction and create a brand new appointment right from the screen. So saving me, again, numerous steps, creating a more efficient process to get around. I can access Internet Explorer from the home page. But to make it a little bit easier, I can access certain favorites that I've pinned up here that I like. So maybe I like to go to Amazon.com often. with a single tap, I go right to Amazon.com. I don't have to open the Explorer and then go into my favorites and select a favorite. The amount of time it takes me to do that, I'm already at Amazon.com here. So again, a more efficient process to get around. I've got access to my Windows Live Messenger, my Office Communicator here. Because Windows Mobile is a multitasking operating system, it's a true multitasking operating system, I have the ability to be logged in to Communicator, to be connected to my work associates, to my Windows Live Messenger for my friends and family, and I'm constantly throughout the day I'm logged into both of these locations, so I have a presence in all locations, and I can be holding communication or holding simultaneous conversations with somebody on Communicator, somebody on Windows Live Messenger. I can be doing mail, I can be talking on the phone, all at the same time. I don't have to exit and close one process to go to another, then close that process to move to another. I can be doing all these things simultaneously at once and flipping almost seamlessly between one experience to the next experience. So multitasking is another really big feature that's really important in Windows Mobile and the Windows phones. Now, we've also replaced our start screen. In the past, if you remember, you'd hit the start and it would cascade down this menu and you'd expand it out and it would cascade out more and you had to kind of pick through it. Here, now we've got this nice single screen, large, colorful icons, all spread out, actually offset, which makes it much easier for me to find what I'm looking for. They're big, finger-friendly. I've got big hands, I'm a big guy, all right, and I don't need to use a stylus on these phones anymore. I'm driving this whole demo without a stylus, so even things that are smaller, like the X in the corner to close things, the X might be the same size, but the target area behind that X for me to hit is very large, so I can fat finger that thing. I can just punch at it with my finger and it's going to hit that. I don't have to use a sharp fingernail or a stylus to do that anymore. Now, here I can move icons to the top, so I can move things like I've moved up Facebook to the top because I use Facebook quite often. Oops. I can drop into any experience here, like email again. Here's my email accounts. I can set new ones up right in there. Now, again, part of being able to move around in a better process, I can flip across here. And you notice at the top here, I'm at Hotmail, I got my text messages, and my Outlook email. So I can move from one experience to the next experience to the next experience or the next account, just like flipping through the pages in a book, right? So one way or another, my choice. I don't have to exit out of an account and then dive back into an account or an inbox to move around to see what's new in my inbox or what's new in my email. Now, another great feature that we've got here that's exclusive to Windows Mobile due to the way ActiveSync works better with Windows Mobile and the way that the tight integration that we have between the Exchange servers and Windows Mobile, or Outlook Mobile in this case. I have what's called a conversation view here that's available to me. And this is coming out of Exchange 2010 and Windows Mobile. So you see the numbers to the side, 2, 12, 10 off to the right corner there. That signifies how many email messages are within that single thread or within that single subject line. So if I send an email message out to 50 people, people can reply all, they can reply back in single replies. Anything that's coming back in there, the Exchange server basically puts together and wraps up into single-threaded conversations. So even if they're disjointed messages that are coming back in there, it still wraps them up into that single thread. So in the case that I've got, here's one that's got 8 messages in it. I select it. There are my 8 new messages for that single thread there, that single conversation. I don't have to scroll all over the place trying to find where's that next message that was in there, where's another one that had some relevant data in it that I need to find. It's very easy to find. Anybody who triages and works with lots of mail at work understands the value of this. And again, this is only a Windows Mobile 6.5 and Exchange 2010 feature. Now, communicating and connecting can be done in various ways. Obviously, there was the email. There's also social networking. So here I've got my new Windows Live client. I already talked about Messenger and Hotmail a little bit, but I've also got in the new client the ability to connect to my Windows Live homepage. So if I go to my Windows Live homepage, I can see updated